Hello, stars, and welcome to Star 11 Tarot. Today I'll be doing a Celtic cross reading for the sign of Aquarius. So let's get into it. All right. Let's see what's going on with you guys today, with the Aquarians today. Right, I'll pull your first card. This is your concern. Okay, you have the Devil. So I feel like, if you look at the image on this card and you see the two people and they're in chains, they're connected to the devil, they're all connected to each other. I feel like if this is your concern, there may be some obsessions, desires, possible soul ties that you have with this person, bindings, temptations. That's typically what you would get when you get the Devil card. So I believe this is your concern. Maybe you feel obsessed, or there's something, not obsessed in the way that you're, stalking this person or something like that, but maybe there's an issue with this person and you obsess about it. And it really could be a constant thing. So I feel like it's possibly that. Your next card is your obstacle or your strength. And this is the Emperor. So because you have the Devil card, I feel that this Emperor is most likely an obstacle. I do not think this is a strength. I think your obstacle with this relationship is there's a lack of boundaries or order and stability. You aren't really in the process of building something that you feel is solid. This is what this is saying. Or you're in a relationship with a person that is very controlling and they call the shots in the relationship. So it's, to me, I can read that two ways for the Emperor. All right, your next card is your past influences affecting your situation. And you have the Moon. So this kind of makes sense. I feel there's a lot of mystery and lack of clarity, maybe some even anxiety, which some people may think, well, how can anxiety be in the Moon card? But it can. I mean, if you're feeling like you don't know what's going on and you're left in the dark and you're possibly obsessing about something, then that does tell me that possibly there is some anxiety with this as well. There could be some deception. There's mystery. There's just an unknowing is what I'm getting from your past influence. Your next is your inner strength. And you have the Two of Pentacles. Inner desire, sorry, not strength, inner desire. So I feel the inner desire is to have more balance. And this can also be read two ways. So either what your desire is to, you want the juggling to cease, because obviously there isn't any balance here. There isn't. You feel that this person is juggling. So you want a serious relationship. This can be this card can be not having a serious relationship, or fear of. The fear could come through them, but most likely no, because this is your feelings. So it's not a fear of, but it's just you don't have what you would consider a serious relationship, or you're not getting what you want from this relationship. And the juggling is just, this is not what you want. Now, I can also read this as you're making the decision to possibly juggle. You may be so over this situation here that you're actually considering maybe seeing other people. Doesn't mean that you already are, but maybe you're just thinking about it. Card 5 is your present movement, current action. And you have the Queen of Swords. So in a reading like this, the Queen of Swords can be known as the Ice Queen. If you look at her face, she's very stern. It's just very, there's not much emotion in her face. And since this is your current action, I think you have clarity in what's going on. In a sense, there's some clarity. You don't know what's going on, but because of that, it's making you feel as if, as if I now have a clear picture of what this person wants or doesn't want. The Queen of Swords, she's very sharp. She's brutally honest. She sees things for what they are. She also doesn't have time for ignorance or nonsense. So I feel like this is now how you're coming at this person. This is now what they're getting. They are now getting the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is also known as the cold teacher of wisdom. So even if they're pretending like they don't really get what's going on and they don't want to make things work with you, you better believe that you are teaching them some lessons. They may not realize it right now, or they're in their mind about it, so you won't know that they're realizing it, but you are teaching them some wisdom, and I can guarantee you they don't like it. But that's their fault. Well, I don't want to be one-sided, but most likely it's their fault. Okay, your next card is your current action or near future. Four of Swords, you're going to retreat. You're going to just step back. I don't know if this will be permanent for you, or you're deciding to just take a break, but your course of action is to retreat. Okay. So something you should be aware of is the Temperance card. So Temperance is all about healing. It's reflection. It's discipline. It's being uncertain. It's also about divine timing. So it's possible that this situation is not moving the way you would like it to, because maybe it's just not time yet. Maybe it's not time yet, or this isn't the right person for you. This is what it's saying. Uncertain, there's reflection, discipline, balance, divine timing, patience. And actually discipline, this is pretty amazing that this came out with this Devil card, because the Devil card can be a lack of discipline. There's a lot of temptation with this card. Okay. The next card, your external influences. The Princess of Pentacles. I believe that your person is still, they have interest in you. But I feel that it's very immature. It's an immature energy that I'm getting from this. There's a lot of growth, maturity, and experience that's needed. So this is why you feel like things aren't moving the way you want, or things aren't going the way you want, because this person, whether they believe they're holding back or not, this is what they're doing. They're not giving you what you need. They're very cautious and careful, sometimes skeptical. It's possible that maybe this person will reach out to you and give you some communication soon about your concerns. It could also be saying that, but I feel like what I get from this is there's a lot of immaturity. There's interest, but there's growth and experience and maturity that is needed. Your next card is your advice, hopes or fears, and it is the Three of Swords. So this is your fear. Heartbreak, breakup, possible third party. You most likely have those thoughts. You know, when you have the Devil card and the Moon, you might be thinking there's another person that's involved in this as well. It may or may not be, but this is a fear for you, is the breakup, possible breakup. And the outcome card is Justice. So with the Justice card, you know, typically when you get the Justice card, you've dealt with some sort of injustice, you know, unfairness. Justice is a big decision. You're looking for balance and reward. And you may be realizing that you need to find a new direction, because you can't just go in one direction. And that seems like that's what's going on here. You don't have the balance. That's why you're in this Moon energy and why you're considering juggling. There's a lot of imbalance in this relationship. I'm going to pull 2 cards as clarifiers for your Justice, the meaning for your Justice card. I also have an Oracle card that I pulled before the reading, and I will read that to you guys as well. My Spirit Universe, give me 2 cards clarifying the outcome card of Justice. One more. I feel that I feel like you're going to move on. And pull one more card. I feel like you're going to move on. The Queen of Wands, the thing is you want this to work, is what this says. So you have the Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. Okay? That's what you have. And the Knight of Coins, which could be representing your person. This Knight could be representing your person. The Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles, again, a very slow moving energy. Very slow moving. This is telling me you're still going to deal with the same thing, because here you have the Princess of Pentacles. Slow moving. The Knight, the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of Staffs, when she wants something, she goes for it. But since you have this Four of Cups, this is what's telling me that you're most likely going to move on, because you're still not getting what you want. So you'll either stay in this cycle of feeling like you know there's injustice, or you'll move ahead. You're not getting what you want. It's still saying that. It's still saying you're not getting what you want out of this as an outcome. And that's probably why you are maybe considering finding someone else. I don't think you're ready to leave this person, but I think you're ready to maybe seek other options because you're unfulfilled here. So what I will do now is read your oracle cards. So typically the way I do it, I shuffle before the video. It saves time to do that. I shuffle everything before the video. I get your oracle card and I decide to read the meaning out of the book. I would prefer to do that so you guys have the true meaning of the card and not me generalizing it, okay? So the card that I pulled for you is Serendipity. This is a nice card. Serendipity. And this is number 18. Okay. So I'll read this quickly. I know you guys, I don't want you guys to get bored. Okay, Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. That is beautiful. It's beautiful and it gives a lot of hope. There's still hope. There's I know this is, you don't want to do the whole juggling thing. I'm sure you don't, but Spirit is saying what you want, it will enter into your life. It will come. It will come, and it will be divine. It will be divine. I know we all want things right now. I can be quite impatient sometimes, but sometimes it's greater later, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. And until next time, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep shining. Thank you, my dear Aquarius.